Lexi. Thanks for coming in today.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you, what brings you in?
I've just been having a lot of anxiety lately.
Just anxiety?
Yeah. I haven't been able to sleep much.
Okay. About how long has this been going on for?
Probably about 3 weeks now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you,
I'm sorry, that was rude.
okay. You said it was anxiety, you're having trouble sleeping. Has this ever really happened before, or is this sort of the first time you've encountered this?
This has happened before on and off.
Yeah. How many times would you say?
Um, Probably a few times a year.
Okay. Recently, has there been anything that's been going on in your life that you think may have, sort of sparked this or started it in some way?
Well, I'm in school right now and I'm working full time, so I've been really stressed out at work and having to keep up with school has been a lot.
Okay. So, I'm assuming college then?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, lots of college classes. Okay, that makes sense. When you had these issues in the past, would you say it was a similar situation, or?
Well, this is the first time I've come in to see a therapist before, so
Okay.
I haven't had anything get addressed, but I've had this going on for a while now.
Okay. Would you say this is more severe than previous times, or is it just sort of the
Yes.
first time? Yeah, you think it's
Yeah.
worse. Okay. And do you think there was a lot of stress that was going on in those past times too, or is it? Would you say it was just
Not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah, but now that I'm working full time and in school, it's exasperating it.
Okay. All right. So, do you know of anybody in your family who's struggled with something similar?
My sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
How old is your sister?
She's 30.
Okay. So she struggled with anxiety, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, is there anyone else in your family? Anyone, parents, grandparents, anyone like that?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Would you say that your mom has sort of a mild case of it, or is it really severe? How would you?
She doesn't talk about it much, but she acts really anxious.
She does. Okay.
Yeah.
She worries a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Have you? So you said this is the first time you've come in to see somebody about it. So I'm assuming you've never been on any medication before, but I just have to check. So
No, I haven't.
never have been on that.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you think I should know before we get started?
No.
Okay. All right. So basically, the way this works, I'm just going to give you a bunch of different questions. Some of them are going to seem kind of silly, but I'm just going to ask you. I'll explain each one. If you have any questions, let me know, and you're just going to answer them, as I ask.
Okay.
Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay. What year is it?
2021.
Okay. What state are we in?
New Hampshire.
What month is it?
June.
Okay. What city are we in?
Nashua.
What day is it?
Thursday.
Okay. What's our current location? Where are we right now?
Rivier.
Okay. What season is it right now?
Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What floor are we on right now?
Second.
Second floor. Okay. All right. I'm going to say three objects. I'm gonna take like a quick second to say each one, and then I'm gonna have you repeat all three after a second. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say pen, paper, mask.
Pen, paper, mask.
So now we're gonna do some counting. What I'm gonna have you do is start at 100, and you're gonna subtract 7, and I want you to keep subtracting 7 from each answer.
To what point?
Down to 65.
100, 93, 86, 79, 72, 65.
Okay. All right. So I'm also going to have you spell the word world backwards.
DLROW.
Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to have you count backward, starting at the number 65, and you're going to keep going until you hit 49.
65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So I'm going to point to an object. I'm going to have you name them as I point, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Pen. Clock.
Great. Cool. So now I'm going to have you repeat a phrase. I want you to repeat no ifs, ands, or buts.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay, now I'm going to have you follow a simple three-stage command. I want you to take this paper. You're going to hold it in your right hand, fold the paper in half, and put the paper on the floor. Okay. So, one moment. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to hand you this piece of paper, and I want you to do what it says on the paper, okay?
Yep.
Great. Okay. Now I'm going to have you write a sentence of your own choice on that piece of paper. Great. Okay. So now I'm going to have you copy this design on that piece of paper.
What's the design? Oh.
Great. All right, so I'm going to have you name the three objects that you learned earlier on. Do you remember the three I named?
Paper, mask, pen.
Yes. All right, I'm going to say a letter of the alphabet, and I want you to give me as many words that begin with the letter as quickly as you can. Sorry. So if I say B, you would give me like bad, battle, bed. I don't want like words that have proper names. I don't want to hear like Bob or the names of people, places necessarily. Just sort of objects. Cool. I'm going to give you the letter A.
Apple. Ant. I'm really blanking on an A.
Okay, why don't we try a different one? Let's
Okay.
do F.
Fox, fall, farm, foul, fair, fake, feisty, fallen, forward. That's what I got.
Okay. All right, we'll go with the next. All right, now I'm going to give you a category, and I want you to name as many objects in that category as you can. So the category is going to be animals, so I want you to name as many animals as you can in 1 minute, and I'm going to have you start right now.
Fox, dog, cat, goat, bear, leopard, snake, fish, lion, antelope.
It's okay, keep going.
Hamster, guinea pig, hedgehog, wolf, ostrich, whale, dolphin,
Keep going.
I already say orangutan?
I don't think you did, actually.
Okay. Monkey, polar bear, starfish. That's an animal.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay. So now I'm going to say 4 words. I want you to listen carefully, and I'm going to ask you to repeat them in about 5 minutes, okay? I'm only going to say them once. So, violin, door, grape, and pencil.
Violin, door, grape, pencil.
Okay, we'll come back to that. So now I'm going to have you do a little thing with numbers. So I want you to first repeat the numbers I say, okay? 582.
582.
694.
694.
6439.
6439.
7286.
7286.
42731.
42731.
75836.
75836.
618473.
618473.
392487.
392847.
5819264.
5819264.
3829517.
3829517.
So I'm going to have you do the same thing, except that this time we're going to do it backwards, okay? So if I were to say 35, you'd say 53, okay?
Okay.
So 24.
42.
Okay. 58.
85.
629.
962.
415.
514.
3279.
9723.
4968.
8694.
15286.
68291.
61843.
34816.
Okay. 539418.
814. I don't remember the rest of
That's okay. All right. 724 856.
685 427.
Okay. And we are done with that. Okay. So I'm going to give you a saying. I want you to tell me what you think that saying means, okay? So, what is the saying, don't count your chickens before they've hatched mean?
Don't jump ahead
Okay.
or expect something.
All right. Strike while the iron is hot.
Do it when it's a good time.
Okay. How are a bucket and a coffee mug alike?
You can both fill them with liquid.
Okay. How are a bed and a couch alike?
You can sleep on both of them.
All right, so a few minutes ago I asked you to remember 4 words. Can you tell me what they are now?
Violin, grape, door, pencil.
Yep, good job. Okay, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions here. So why should people make out a will?
So they have their affairs in order
Okay. Why should people pay taxes?
to help fund government things,
Okay.
state.
So, now I'm going to have you listen very carefully because I'm going to tell you a small story. And I want you to tell it back to me when I'm finished, okay? As best you can. All right? Cowboy Joe and his dog Rex drove a herd of cattle from Dallas to Abilene. They sold their cattle and came home rich. The cowboy decided to take a vacation, so he and his dog got on a train and rode to San Francisco. The cowboy left his dog at a motel and went downstairs shopping. He bought a whole new outfit, new hat, new vest, new chaps, new boots, new gun, and holster. When he got home, the dog did not recognize him and barked until the cowboy spoke. Now repeat the story to me as best as you can.
Cowboy Joe and his dog Rex sold cattle, so they decided to go on a vacation. To Abilene, from Dallas to Abilene, or no, San Francisco.
Just keep going.
One of those.
Keep going.
And then they got there, and Cowboy Joe wanted to get a new wardrobe, so he got new clothes, new hat, everything, and left his dog Rex at the motel. And then when he came back, the dog didn't recognize him until he said his name.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to give you a couple more questions. So, who were the last 5 United States presidents?
Biden, are we starting there?
You can start there if you want.
Okay, so Biden, Trump, Obama, Bush, and I don't know the other one.
Okay. When did World War II end?
Like mid-1940s,
Okay. Do you have a specific date for that?
1944.
What famous college is in Cambridge, Massachusetts?
Harvard.
Alright, I'm going to have you just sort of do what I tell you to do here. Okay? So you're going to point to your right eye. You're going to touch your left shoulder with your left hand. You're going to point to my left hand. And you're going to point to my right ear with your left hand. Alright. Give me 1 moment. Okay, so we got a couple more questions. So, what is the thing you do if you find an envelope in the street that is sealed, addressed, and has a new stamp?
Bring it to the post office.
Okay. What would you do if, while in the movies, you are the first person to see smoke and fire?
Alert everyone that there's a fire.
Okay. Okay. So the last thing I want you to do is you're going to take a piece of paper. I want you to draw a clock with all the numbers on it. Okay. Now I want you to draw the hands of the clock pointing to 20 to 4 o'clock. Okay. Final thing I'm going to have you do is draw a bicycle. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be it.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
I do not.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in, Lexi. We will use this to sort of get an idea of a little better idea of how we're going to move forward with your interview. So, again, thank you for coming.
Thank you.